This is one of the easiest and most overpowered schemes in college football 25. You can take something as simple as a drag route and just take it for about 20 yards. And then you have the over the top capability. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Click that notification bell, and let's go ahead and get into this game breakdown. It's your boy Lurk back at you again with another video, and today, you guys, I got some more heat for y'all boys today, man. And y'all excuse the background noise, man. Right now it's pouring down where I live at right now, so a lot of rain, a lot of thunder, but that's not gonna stop your boy from making a video. So today, boys, we are in the MD trio. This is out of the multiple offensive playbook. Also, boys, we are not really going to get into beaters, but the way this formation works, it beats every coverage in the game, and I'm going to go over that with y'all today. We are in the all go, and we are going to be just working against a cover 3 first. So first of all, the way I like to set it up personally, I like to put triangle on a slant and put R1 on a drag route, just like this. And basically, you just look for whoever's open. X is that big play, and a lot of times he will be open a lot of the time. So right now, you want to just throw it to R1, take your check down. As you can see, it's going to be a first down every single time. And the beautiful thing about this is one of those plays where a user can't just key in to everything. And man, I don't know if y'all heard that, but that was loud. But this is like one of those plays where the user just can't key in on one receiver, just because you have so many options on the play. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can go ahead and hit one of these other routes for y'all too as well. You'll see X will cook a lot of the times too, and you'll rat catch it and just take it for huge yards. There's gonna be situations too where the triangle receiver will get open as well. It just kind of depends on what your opponent is doing when it comes to triangle, because a lot of times there is a curl flat right there. But I would say a lot of the times this drag route and X is gonna be open like 80 to 90% of the time, and triangle is going to be open a lot of the time too. Once your opponents start trying to occupy X and R1 heavily, that leaves triangle open a lot of the times. And a lot of times you can hit triangle about right there. I recommend possession catching it just to make sure you hold on to the ball. But moving on, I want to show y'all some more things out of this formation. And we actually going to go back to that play. I shouldn't have clicked out of it. So we're going to go back to the all go. Basically, the beautiful thing about like how college football is, you can basically build whatever basically play you want to. So that's what makes this play so versatile too. What I typically like to do too, this works against a lot of coverages in the game. What you want to go ahead and do is just put R1 on a streak, put X on a corner route, and then you want to put triangle on a drag and put square on the end route. So you have 2 check downs on your left hand side, then you also have X that's going to get open a lot of the times as well. As y'all can see, both of the check downs were open. X was pretty covered for the most part, but honestly, when you're in game, X is going to cook a lot of times. But if he doesn't, just go ahead and take your check downs. That's what I'm saying with this play. If your opponent is covering something, it doesn't really matter, because you have so many options, because the offense is just spread out. You have so many different options that you can go ahead and hit. Like right here, this is where we want to hit X. But that time, unfortunately, we actually got pass interference by our own guy, which is crazy. But y'all will see that consistently, most of the time, X will get open. But if not, like I said, just take your check down. You see that these check downs are going for huge yards. This is literally how it goes when I'm playing people. Like literally, these little like routes that you wouldn't think would go anywhere will just pick up huge yards. And then when they come down to play it, that's when you hit them over the top with these big plays, the corner route, the crosser across the middle, and all that stuff. So also, I'm going to be showing y'all how to attack man coverage too, man. If somebody comes out of man coverage on you, it's basically just GG's, if I'm being honest with y'all boys. Same play, all go. You can work it against, let's just go against, see if we can find like a nickel cover 1. Yeah, nickel cover 1. Alright, so what I like to do, boys, I like to put X on a zig route. I like to put triangle on a zig route. Put R1, put square on slants. Basically, this is going to kill man coverage. If you have somebody fast enough where triangle is, a lot of times it will be a one-play touchdown. Depending on who your tight end is, you will pick up big yards. I wouldn't say it's a one-play touchdown though, but you will pick up some yards. Like as y'all can see, it's gonna cut every single time. It's a guaranteed first down every single time that you come across man coverage. Basically, if your opponent is in man coverage, you are gonna make him come out of man coverage. Let's just put it like that. Very simple, very easy. You're gonna pick up yards every single time. And not only do you have these Z routes on the play, you also have these slants that's gonna be highly effective as well. A lot of times, depending on what happens, as you can see, R1, I don't know what it is, but I keep getting PI'd. But a lot of times those slants are absolutely gonna click as well when running this. And the beautiful thing I like about this too, the same setup that I was showing y'all how to beat zone, it basically works against man. But what I like to typically do, if I know that my opponent is in cover one, I'll put triangle on a corner route and put square on a slant. If it's cover two man, I'll typically throw to the X receiver, but if it's cover one man, I like to do this as well. A lot of times this simple thing right here will go for a touchdown, and it's basically one-on-one. It's just you in the corner for the most part, because you sending that slant to the right hand side, and it's basically just a one-on-one situation when your opponent is playing man coverage. And especially if you're able to get this off when your opponent is actually blitzing, it's gonna make it very effective. Also, if you ever feel like you want another option, you can always put R1 on a drag route. I just find that it makes the corner route for X a little bit more effective in my opinion. So as you can see right now, X, he does get his separation on the corner route. But really, if I, like I said, boys, if I know that my opponent is in like man coverage, blitzing, or cover one or anything like that, I'm gonna attack that triangle, that slot corner where triangle is every single time. As y'all can see, doesn't matter who your receiver is, as long as you got the timing down pat, it's gonna beat man coverage every single time. Very simple, nothing too crazy with the setup. I'm also gonna show y'all some other things to go ahead and mix in. The PIs are kind of insane right now, but other things that I like to mix in, but it does depend on your personnel. I like doing this quarterback draw, but I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all the jet touch pass first. This jet touch pass, it just throws your opponent through like an absolute loop, because he's so occupied with you basically passing the ball so much, he doesn't expect you to just pull out some type of pass or really a run play basically. And a lot of the times you're gonna pick up a lot of yards. I didn't took these touch passes and got touchdowns just off a simple play just like this. Just taking, as you can see, the blocking just sets up beautiful on it. As y'all can see, we picking up a ton of yards right now just running this. And why I just love this formation that I'm showing y'all, it's so simple. Like it's not complicated. I feel like anybody can run this. It's not a hard scheme, and it just puts so much pressure on the defense and your opponent when running it, just because he can't key in on one thing. It's just so many things going on. Also, if you have somebody that's mobile, I do recommend putting on conservative just in case, if you do want to take that chance. But this quarterback draw is effective if you have a mobile quarterback. I'm gonna go ahead and run it a few times for y'all boys. So as y'all can see, the hole opens up pretty good. As y'all can see, if I have somebody pretty fast, this is Utah quarterback, I don't think he's that fast. But y'all can see it's consistent with the blocking. The blocking, you're usually gonna pick up about 5 to 10 yards every single time for the most part. As y'all can see, the hole is there every single time, and you can either run it to the left or the right. Honestly, that's just how good the blocking is on this play. They say it's an empty set. The blocking is like really effective, if I'm being honest with you guys. But it's just a lot of stuff that y'all can go ahead and do with this formation, and it's just really effective, honestly. Then if you're in a situation where you just need a few yards, I like this spacing play. This spacing play will pick you up a first down. Typically, I like to just put X on a slant like that, and usually somebody will be open if it's zone coverage. Right here it's R1. So this is just another play, another wrinkle that y'all can mix in to go ahead and pick up a first down if you need it. If you're in a 3rd and short, 4th and short, and you need those guaranteed yards, this is one of those good plays that you can go ahead and hit. Y'all can see triangle was open on the play too. It's just you gotta wait a little bit longer for him to kind of for S to make him clear. But as you can see, go ahead and take that. That's about 5 yards every single time. But boys, that is gonna conclude the video, man. If y'all enjoyed the content, make sure you hit the like, subscribe to the channel if y'all new. Click that notification bell to stay up to date with all of my videos, man. Also, if y'all want to join the Discord, the link is going to be down in the description below. If y'all haven't, go check out my Georgia Bulldogs ebook, man. Ton of heat in that playbook. And it's just a full breakdown of everything in one video. It's about 2.5 hours long. So if y'all want to just take your time, go light that up and kind of just slowly make your way through it, go ahead and do that. It's definitely going to help improve your game. But it's your boy Lurk. I love y'all boys. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay blessed. I will catch y'all in the next video. And peace.